in the SI, if it is SI unit, then it is newtons. Okay. Smaller unit, if it is CGS, then it is dyne. Okay. So the smaller unit is dyne, bigger unit is newton. Now let us see the relationship here. See, for 1 Newton of force, what is the formula of force? Mass into acceleration. For 1 Newton of force, we need a mass of 1 kg implementing 1 meters per second square acceleration. If a mass of 1 kg implements if it is accelerated with 1 meters per second square acceleration, then the force is said to be 1 Newton. Okay. Now this, if I am converting into smaller units, then it is kg can be written as in terms of grams. How much grams it is? 10 to the power of 3 or 1000 grams. Kg can be written as 1000 grams. Then this unit converted into smaller, meter converted to centimeter. So 1, this is the 1 here. Okay, 1 into 10 raised to the power of 2. 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to the power of 2 or 100 centimeters, correct? So 1 meter can be replaced by 10 raised to the power of 2 centimeters per second square. Second square remains the second square because in CGS and SI both the units are second. Okay. So you can keep the units like that. So it is 10 raised to the power of 3 grams into 10 raised to the power of 2 centimeters per second square. Together if I am writing, it is 10 to the power of 5 grams centimeter per second square. This 1 gram centimeters per second square can be written as 1 dyne. 1 dyne. So replace this gram centimeters per second square by dyne. Okay, this dyne is the unit. So 1 gram centimeter square is equal to 1 dyne. 1 Newton is equal to 10 raised to the power of 5 dyne. This is in SI unit, and this is the relationship between SI unit Newton and CGS unit dyne. Okay. So now let us see one more unit which we use for force. One more way of using the units. That is gravitational unit. Why? What is gravitational unit now? Gravitational unit. When an object is moving under the influence of gravity, if it is not accelerated by us, it is accelerated by gravity. It is freely falling under the gravity. Then the motion exhibited or the force implemented on it is measured in terms of gravitational unit. I'll tell it again. If the body is accelerated with respect to gravity or it is moving under the influence of gravity, then the force which is exerted on it is expressed using gravitational unit. Okay. So what is gravitational unit? That is kgf. Okay. 1 kilogram force. Okay. Now what is 1 kilogram force? Now we have the formula F is equal to, F is kilogram force, mass into acceleration. Okay. Mass is 1 kg, acceleration is 9.8 or this is A can be replaced by G. What is G? G is acceleration due to gravity. If the body is moving under the influence of gravity, then A can be replaced by G because it is moving under the influence of gravity. That's why A is replaced by G. What will be the value of this? 1 kg into meters per second square. 9.8 meters per second square. So this is 9.8 kg meters per second square. What is kg meters per second square? It is Newton. So it is 9.8 Newton. So 1 kilogram force is equal to 9.8 Newton. So this is the relationship between gravitational unit and general unit that we have, that is Newton. In general what we use is Newton. So what is the relationship between this? This is the SI system. In CGS system, if you are doing the same thing, then it is F is equal to MA. F is equal to MA. It is gram force. 1 gram force. Mass is 1 gram into acceleration is mass is 1 gram. Acceleration is 9.8 or G. Okay, you can just write 9.8 meters per second square. I am not writing it G because it may get confused with the gram here. So I am writing 9.8 meters per second. meters per second. But it should be CGS unit, right? CGS unit means it is 9.8 into 10 raised to the power of 2 meters per second square, correct? Okay, centimeters per second square, CGS unit. So now it is 9.8 into 10 raised to the power of 2 gram centimeters per second square. If I am applying this to this, then it is 980. Okay, 10 raised to the power of 2 means 100. 100 into 9.8. 9.8 into 10 raised to the power of 2. 9.8 into 10 raised to the power of 2 is 980. Okay, 980 gram centimeter square is dyne. So 980 dyne. 1 gram force is equal to 980 dyne. So this is the CGS unit of gravitational unit. CGS value of gravitational unit. Okay. So here we will finish our force lesson. Next class we will study about the class assignment of this unit. Thank you.